Hey, it's Daps here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited to have you watch this video. Two things are happening right now. First off, is either your WordPress website has been hacked and that's why you're seeing this video, or maybe you are subscribed to my channel, you're seeing this video and you want to watch it so that you don't have your WordPress website hacked. Either way, that's fine. My website just got hacked. If your website just got hacked, I want to tell you to relax. That's the first thing you need to do. Relax. This thing happened to every one of us. It's not you alone. It happened every day to everybody out there. So you just have to figure out what has happened to your website and how to have your website back. So first things first, how did I even get to know that my WordPress website is hacked? I was just scrolling to my phone and I saw this email. And this email says new user registration on your website. As you can see on my screen here, I click this and I can see a bunch of usernames or test registering on this website with funny email address. You can see test 123 test. This I just knew something had gone wrong. And immediately after this email, I saw another one that says password changed. So literally, this person is changing password on my website. So I knew I've been hacked. So the second thing you have to do is to go to your WordPress website that has been asked to check the real situation on the website. Is your website still loading? Because all these things are pointed to let us know what exactly has been wrong with your website. So as you can see on my screen right now, I have gone to the URL and this URL is loading pretty much fine. And the next thing I have to do right now is for me to log in into this website to still see that I have admin access to my website. So let me log in and let's check. So I'll come to my screen here and I'll hit my login button and I'll put my username and my password to access this website. Okay, so you can see I am able to sign in into my WordPress website. So that's fantastic. That's to let me know that I still have admin access to my website and I still have some form of control on my website. If you're able to access your WordPress website like I just did, the next thing you want to do is to change your username and your password, because we never can tell what has gone wrong. This hacker who has hacked into my website, I found a backdoor somewhere, so I can't tell what backdoor this person has found. Changing my admin password is very critical to securing this website. After you change your admin password, the next thing you want to do is to find necessary updates on WordPress website. Update every little details you have on your WordPress website. So I can just come here and I can see that I just have one update pending here. So I will just try to see to update this. So I will update this for you. If you have updates, update it. If you don't have any update, it's fine. Once you've updated your admin password and you've been able to update your WordPress plugin and themes, the next thing you have to do is to go to your hosting provider and change your password as well. As a matter of fact, if your hosting provider gives you access to two authenticator factor, you want to do that. You want to add some level of security to your hosting account as well. That's extremely important for you to do. I have done that here on my Hostinger account and I have set in two-factor authenticator because this website here is hosted with Hostinger. So after you must have changed your admin password and then enable two-factor authenticator if that's possible with your hosting account. The next thing you want to do on your hosting account is for you to check the health status of your hosting account. Every good hosting account would have some form of scanner or the other. So coming to my hosting account here with Hostinger, you can see here that, for example, website is safe, malware cases found, and I can just see details. This is not even the website that has been hacked. So as you can see, my website has been scanned. One action has been taken. Zero files cleaned, and it's seen that your website is safe. So you want to confirm that your website is safe by your hosting standard. So right now I'll come to the exact website that I'm working on, warriorplusguy.com. As you can see, the same thing here. One files has been removed and you can come here to see the details of whatever files have been removed. So my hosting account is saying that yes, we noticed the malware on your account and we have cleaned it. And that's fine. So in case you're not using Hostinger, you are using other form of cPanel, like I am using A2 hosting as well. So you want to come down to your security. By default, you should be able to see things like this, and you want to check if your hosting account have this Immunify 360 or whatever security platform that your hosting account is using, for you to be able to check to see the security level of your hosting account and your website. So as you can see here, you can see there's no result found. If you can come to history for you to see the history of your scan of your website, so you can see February 2022, there was some form of malware on my site and it has been cleaned. And you can come to scan, and then you can scan your website here. So if you do this, you can go back to your WordPress to see if everything is fine with your WordPress. So for me, I'm coming back to my WordPress. By default on my WordPress, I already figured out that this person had created user account on my WordPress. So I'll come to users and I'll come to all users. I want to see whatever accounts has been created, and I want to see if they are admin account or they are customer account. So as you can see, I have all these test account here. Good things for me, they are subscriber account. And what I want to do right now is for me to delete uh, this account. This is very, very important for me for this website. For you, it may not be users like this, but you want to check. Whatever alert you got for malware on your website should give you a pointer to what could be wrong. In case your website has been redirecting, somewhere a file has been injected into your WordPress, and we are going to get there, we still have to scan our WordPress website for every form of malware. In case you are unable to scan with your hosting account, you still can scan inside WordPress. So first of all, I want to delete uh, all these account that has been created on this WordPress. So I've highlighted all of them. I'll come to bulk action, I'll come to delete, and I will hit apply. Yes, I want to confirm deletion, and that's it. So the next thing I'll be doing now with this website right now is for me to scan it. I want to be sure that no files have been injected into this website. So I'll come to plugins, I'll come to add new, and then I will search for a plugin called WordFence. So this is the plugin here. I would install this plugin and then I will activate this plugin. So upon activating this plugin, I have this prompt here for me to get my WordPress license. So I will have to click yes, get your license, and it will redirect me back to WordPress website. And from here, you will see that you have several options for you to go premium, do care, and this is crazy amount of money to pay, really. But for me right now, for this tutorial, we just want to work with the free version. So let's get a free license. You will still get this prompt here that is telling you to get real-time protection. But again, I want to wait for 30 days for me to get this. So now I'll have to add my email account here for me to be able to get my license. So I'll put my email here. After I put my email, what I want to do right now is for me to hit this, accept to their terms and conditions. Then I will have to register. Oh, sorry. Yes, I must also have to do this. Do you want to receive vulnerability alert via email? I think that's good enough for you. And then you register. So this will let you know in case there's any form of vulnerability on your website, so that you can real time uh, come to your website and solve the particular problem. I can see here, WordFence here has sent me my license, so I can come down here and just install my license automatically, and that will redirect back to my WordPress website. All right. So if I come down here, I'll be able to see my email account and then my license key. So I will install this license. So right now I have to hit go to dashboard. So right now what we want to do is for us to scan our website. So if you come to WordFence here, we'll see a place for us to scan. So we're going to hit scan. And then we're going to come to our website here. You can see there are things we can do here with our scan as well, but let's close this prompt. So now I can easily start new scan, but again, I can come to my scan options here and scheduling. So here, if you scroll down, you will see that you have some form of scan that you can perform: a standard scan, highly sensitive scan. These are for site owners who think they may have been hacked. You can test out with both to see which one will work for you. But for me, I will leave this as a standard scan. But just let you see this for you to know that you could make these settings possible. So I'll come back to my scan, and then I can scroll down here and then start new scan. So immediately WordPress will be scanning our website for us to see if we have some form of vulnerability or some form of injection into our WordPress core files. So let's give this time. Let's allow WordPress do its job and let's watch this. Good thing for me, no injection whatsoever into my WordPress file. So you can see no issues has been found. So I can still come back to my scan option, and then let's try the high sensitivity one to see whether we will see any difference in this. So let's come to high sensitivity and let's save changes. So let's come back to scan, and then let's start. Okay, so let's reload this. An error occurred. All right. So we can now start a new scan, and let's see again if we would see anything different from what we got earlier. So after the scan, I've been able to see that there's a critical issue here, and there's been an injection into my plugins, and I can see an admin-ips .txt. So I already by default know that this itself is an unwanted file. So this definitely is an injection. So I will have to delete this. For some people, it may be a file you want to repair. But if it's a core file, you may want to try to repair it. So you can see here, this has been deleted, and I can close this. So like I was saying, if it is a core WordPress file, you may not want to delete it because deleting it might break your website. You may want to repair it. But if you cannot differentiate between both, you may want to repair and see that the issue has been rectified. If it has not been, either way, you have to delete it. So even if you break your website, so the next thing you have to do is for you to locate your website files and install a freshly new WordPress file. So after you have done all these things, you want to still check to see that your website is fine, your website is live, your website is okay. If your website is okay, this is everything you need to do to clean up your website. But if you go to your website and everything is not fine, you literally, the last thing you have to do is for you to manually delete your WordPress files and then install a fresh one. So two ways to really get this done. You can go to your hosting support and tell them that you notice an error. So if you have support, that's fantastic. You can get them to do it for you or do it yourself. And it's quite literally very simple to do. So what you have to do is to go to wordpress.org and download fresh WordPress file. So once you're here at wordpress.org, just come to get WordPress, and it will bring you down here. All you have to do is just download WordPress 6.2. That's the latest version of WordPress. I will have to close this, and you can see WordPress is downloading to my computer. You want to go back to your hosting provider, and then you want to locate your WordPress files. That's very, very important. So I'll come to my files here, and then I will come to file manager. So you want to locate that. So once you're here, you can see I want to access all the files for Warrior Plus guide. And then yes, my files are in my public.html. So I will open that. We got an injection that we got with WordPress in our plugin. So let's come to WordPress WP content, and then let's come to plugins, and then let's see. So I can see here, I can see all my plugins to see that everything here is okay. I don't have any strange file. So you may literally want to go through all of this. Even for this index.php, you may want to edit it for you to check the content to see that there is no malicious code anywhere. So you can see silence is golden. This is exactly what it should be. So most likely, since you've scanned this file with WordPress and you've not found any issues, you shouldn't even have any issues again. If you still have issues with WordPress, what I'm about to show you might just be the final thing you have to do, and that is literally for you to delete all your WordPress files. So you are going to come here, you are going to delete every of the WordPress files here, except for your WP config file. You don't want to touch your WP config file because this is what is configuring your website and also linking your website files with your database. If you touch this, is as good as you are losing your website settings and details. So another thing you don't want to delete again is your WP content file. This is literally very, very, very important. If you delete this, you are literally losing everything you have on your WordPress website. What you do right now is for you to select everything here and exclude those two files, delete them, and select the same replica of files with your downloaded files and upload them into your WordPress files. So that should be able to solve your problem. If that doesn't solve your problem, it still means that there's a problem in your WP content and you have to literally go through them one after the other. Check all the plugins that are there. For example, if you open your plugin here, you can literally delete all of the plugins there. But you have to be aware of all the plugins that are on your website. Like this now is Catflow, this Elementor, this is a plugin called Media Cleaner, this is really simple SSL, this is a redirect. So you must be able to know all the plugin files, know them because you may need to reinstall them back. And also for your WordPress theme as well. So that should solve your problem. If that doesn't solve your problem, you may need to find a professional to look into what's wrong. And finally, I would advise you to always take a backup of your WordPress website. If every chip is down, if nothing is working, you should have at least one backup of your website. That's very, 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 very important. So what you can do right now is to restore a backup of your website. And in case you don't have a backup still, your hosting account, you have a backup of your website files. Every hosting account does. The issue now is if they want to release it for you for free or they want to charge you for it. So if you come to Hostinger here, you can easily search for backup. So you can see here I have files, I have backups. And here you can see that I have the option here for me to restore my my website back in case it is wrong, because at least they've been able to keep some form of backups for me, and I can check my backup here and my database backup, and I can generate a new backup in case you want to back up the hacked WordPress website, but I don't see a need for you to back that up. And that's it. So for a site like Hostinger, I might need to pay $2 every month for me to have daily backup. This is what the amount in case you are creating content like daily on your website and you want daily backup. And so that's my time for this video. I upload videos every now and then around WordPress. I teach you the things that work and the things that do not work. So you want to subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you don't miss any videos from me, so that you can see good videos just like the one you've just seen. I would see you in another video. And until then, make sure you have a nice time.